Welcome to my speed and power session. So we started off after a little bit of warm up, which I didn't record, starting with some 10-meter sprints. At the start of the program, I was doing 10 sets, and then through the weeks, progressed my way up to 20 sets. Next up, I started a little circuit. I did 3 sets of cleans, 40 kgs, so super light, just trying to focus on technique. So I did 3 sets of 4 cleans, and then I supersetted that with 3 sets of 10-second side plank where I brace as hard as I can, and then 3 sets of 10 cat-cows. The idea behind the side plank was you're trying to you're trying to potentiate a heavy core brace, core stiffness, so gravity wants, my torso to be bending, and I'm forcing it to be straight by bracing my core as hard as I can, and then hopefully we can get that core brace to translate over to the cleans. And then doing a little circuit with the cat-cows, just because when you do cleans, you're going to need a lot of rest time. So I like to capitalize on that and do mobility training while I'm resting, but also while I have a lot of blood flow to that targeted area. So, for example, when you do cleans, you have a lot of blood flow going to your back, and a cat-cow being a spinal exercise is good to do when you have a lot of blood flow in that area. As well as the fact that doing something like a cat-cow won't be fatiguing and won't affect your cleans. So I'm still trying to work on my technique, so don't copy this, but I tried 2 sets of 2, going a little bit heavier. And as you can see in the clip coming up, didn't quite catch high enough on my shoulder, which I probably could have saved, but I could have also, broke my wrist trying to save the clean, so better off dropping it and just trying again, because a lot of it's technique, and as you can see here, my technique was the issue. It wasn't power, it wasn't strength, so just always being safe. My next circuit was like a push-up circuit, so 3 sets of 6 band resisted plyos, 3 sets of 10 bird dog isos, 3 sets of 6 band assisted plyo push-ups, and then 3 sets of 2 shoulder cars. So bird dog iso, kind of like the side plank with brace, just trying to layer in some core, trying to potentiate a good core brace. Shoulder cars, I need to rest because I'm doing plyos. I can't just do 100 push-ups in a row, so I might as well do some mobility work while I rest. And shoulder cars because I've got blood flow going to my shoulders. I like to do band resisted plyo push-ups and assisted instead of just regular, just to add some variation. So band resisted is going to be slower than regular push-ups. Band assisted is going to be faster. Resisted, assisted, or no band, I'm going to be trying as hard as I can. Because of the varying resistance, I try as hard as I can, but there's different velocities as an outcome. My next circuit, I start 1 set of 4 push press, just really, really light, trying to potentiate the movement, pushing as hard as I can. My next set, I'm going to do 3 sets of 3, but I'm still pushing as hard as I can. It's just heavier, so I won't be able to push as fast. I'll mix that in with 3 sets of 6 lateral jumps, and then 3 sets of 6 Cossack squats. So similar principle, mixing Cossack squats with lateral jumps in the same circuit. Because you're going through that kind of similar movement pattern, you've got a lot of blood flow going through those specific muscles, so you get a lot of blood flow, which will help with your mobility, and you're doing mobility work while your muscles, central nervous system is recovering from the exercise.